Hey everyone, Susie here. Thanks for tuning in today. Hope everybody's doing well out there. You know, as I was just turning on this video, I was like, Susie, you have got to do something with your room. Does it not look so empty in here? Oh my gosh. You know, I'm finally starting to get done with some of the other rooms in the house. I guess I'm getting to a point here soon where I'm going to be done with a lot of that stuff and I can focus on this room because frankly, this room is a bit depressing to me right now because I literally still have paint swatch and then just all of my stuff, as you can see, on the floor and nothing in the background at all. And it looks extra depressing in here, extra depressing. So hopefully here soon, you guys will be able to see a new background in here. I apologize for this very dull, boring background, but I mean, we haven't been in here that long. I think it's been about just a little over a month, but I have got to do something with this room. It's starting to almost kind of get to me now. At first I was like, you know, it's fine, but now it's starting to get to me. Anyways, rant aside, I have a video for you guys today. And today we're trying out something I found in the Dollar Tree. I was actually kind of shocked to find this in the Dollar Tree. And it is the Joah Wand Me Up Concealer. Wow, sorry, it's like really blurry. Okay, it's the Joah Wand Me Up Concealer, and I got it in the shade Honey, which I will actually go ahead and post a picture of the shade range. Honey is actually a little bit in the middle, which it may or may not be a little bit too dark for me, but there was only Honey or shades that were deeper than this. So I was not able to find anything lighter. I typically like something a little bit lighter to go under my under eye area, but we're gonna try this one out today for this video. This retails on Amazon. I saw it for $8.48. I got this at Dollar Tree for $1.25. So very good deal. It does say it's infused with ceramides to hydrate the skin. It's infused with peptides to plump the skin, firm fine lines, conceals dark under eye circles, and it's vegan and cruelty free. So Joah is a pretty decent brand. I've tried their products before. I haven't tried a ton of their products, but I've tried a good amount, and I usually pick it up at CVS. That's usually where I have purchased Joah products before. So I was actually very shocked to see Joah in the Dollar Tree. I've never seen it there before, and I was pretty shocked. I do wish there was a little bit of a better selection to choose from in Dollar Tree, but seeing as, you know, it's basically marked down, and that's, you know, probably why Dollar Tree even has it. You're not going to find all of the shades, you know, in the Dollar Tree like you would if you had went to a CVS or somewhere else. So I'm just peeling off the little sticker, and it does of course have the little Joah sign there. And you know, I just wish there was a little bit more shades to choose from in the Dollar Tree, but again, it's the Dollar Tree, you're not going to complain. It does look a little bit darker than I would typically want to use on my under eye area. So I'm not really sure if I want to use it on my under eye area, just because it does seem a little dark for my under eye area. But let's try it out on the skin. So I don't really even have that many blemishes. Let's try it out on this one. Oh wow, I can tell that the formula feels soft and hydrating. So I have a little bit of some like marks and things. I'm gonna just kind of spot treat that stuff. I can tell that the formula feels very creamy and very velvety, which I really, really enjoy. Yeah, this would have been too dark on my under eye area. I wish I was able to find a shade that was just a little bit lighter. But for my actual skin, it does the job because I'll put some foundation on over it. And it really covered up those little dark marks and stuff really well. I mean, really well. It really did. Once I put my foundation on, we'll kind of see if we can see that. This one here didn't really cover that up too well. I can try going in with it one more time and see. That's the thing about when you find something in the Dollar Tree, a lot of times it may or may not be your shade. You may have to work with it, try to get it to work. That's kind of one of the drawbacks to finding something at Dollar Tree. So it did kind of help, but that one was still kind of not really wanting to be covered. I'm gonna go ahead, do my under eye area with my actual lighter colored concealer, and I'll join you guys back in just a sec. All right, guys, so I got my under eye area done. And, you know, I was just thinking as I was sitting there and putting on my under eye concealer, I really wish that this was in my shade because I think it would have done so well on my under eye area. I think it would have been lovely. It would have been so hydrating and just, it would have just really looked good. I feel like this concealer, the True Match, it's a very dry formula on the under eyes and I don't love it, to be honest with you. I think I would have really liked this one better if it had just been in my shade. So, but I will say that it did kind of make me want to go out and look for it. I think the next time I'm at a CVS or somewhere that carries Joah, I'm gonna try to see if I can find my actual shade and then I can use that my under eye area because I think I would really like it. So I'm gonna go in with my foundation now and we're going to see how it looks underneath this foundation. And let's spread that out. I did go tanning this weekend, so my skin is a little bit more tan than it was. I went laid out in the yard. It was really nice. It was nice after because at first I accidentally stepped in a fire anthill that I didn't realize was out there. Yeah, not a pleasant experience. Not pleasant at all. In fact, my foot is still itching and it was only on one foot, which I guess is also a blessing and a curse, but so you can see that, you know, the foundation definitely covered over where that concealer was, and it did help to kind of minimize the look of those little acne blemishes that I had. All right, so final verdict. I do think it helped out a lot. I do think that it really did help to kind of minimize the look. See, got a little bit burnt. Minimize the look of the acne blemishes, and I'm pretty happy with it. I am gonna actually continue to use it. I'm gonna use it on my face. I'm gonna use it in those areas where I might have like a blemish. I definitely am interested in maybe finding my under eye shade of this so that I can use it on my under eye area, because I think the formula feels very smooth, silky, moisturizing, hydrating. I can see this being really good for mature skin. or anyone that has dry skin. But I also feel like this would be good for combination skin, which is what I have. I just think it had a very nice like feel to it, and I could tell that it was covering pretty well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you feel like this is a good concealer, have you tried it out? Have you seen it in your local Dollar Tree? Let me know. And I'll see you guys in my next video coming up very soon. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.